I'm warming up sound.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, that was lucky. That's the first one. Lag is a little tough to deal with. Not too bad, but... Jeez. There we go. Wow. Yeah, shit. That was bad. That's alright. First game of the day. Wasn't able to properly warm up. And Mega's pretty good. There's probably not stream lag, so what you saw was game lag. And there was one point in that game where it did kind of lag a bit. So, good stuff to Mayor, putting us at 14 and 12. I'm not a real ZSS player yet, so cut me some slack. Good game, man. Do you want Ross, or Ross was taken? I'm not sure what your full tag is exactly. You've been in here before, but I never. I don't think I ever had a solid answer for that. So either way, we need Ross. Go ahead and hop in. I'm gonna be switching to Jigglypuff. Whenever you are ready, Ross. Rossy Poo. Poison, to answer your question, I'll be switching between the two. For a while, I might be putting a little more emphasis onto Zero Suit Samus, just to really learn her well. But my intention is not to drop Samus. In fact, I don't think, even in terms of logically approaching the game, I still think there are matchups that Samus has that's better than what Zero Suit has. One of them being that I kind of learned even more about yesterday was with Robin. I think Samus wins the Robin matchup fairly well. Maybe just 55-45, but for ZSS, a lot of Robin players say it's at best equal. So. It's going to save you from the dock. Yes, score is center of the screen there. That's stocks remaining. Can we... Do we know where Ross is? If any ZSS players are watching that are like, oh, Doeboy, why did you do this? Feel free to let me know what that was. And help me out. I'm trying to learn. I didn't think Mayor was bad. I know you're listening, Mayor. I think you won because I did a lot of silly things and you punished them well. And so maybe that's what you excel at, is you're able to sort of camp around and then punish, which makes sense. I think I could have gone a little longer if I hadn't done so many silly things. And also, this is an actual John. But I was in a tournament yesterday and played ZSS for like 3 hours. So... And then now playing Wi-Fi, that kind of felt weird. Nikira, we're waiting on Ross. Oh, Ross is coming. He wants me to show my Doeboy. Should I show my Doeboy on stream? Oh, I know something I can do in the meantime. So, my roommate told me I should do this on stream, and I never thought about it until he pointed it out, but I've been able to do this forever. Check this out. So I'm moving the mic closer so you can hear it. Just so you guys know, I can do that. I can technically do any song. It's not specific to Mario. But it has to. The song kind of needs like a lot of like quick notes. Like it can't be like a song that's like you couldn't do like "Hey Jude." It'd be like that, that. You know what I mean? So like, I can't do a lasting note. It has to be a lot of quick notes. Anyway, back to the crew battle. I've learned so much about Jigglypuff because of all the crew battles that I've done and just messing around in training mode. Like, her up tilt is seriously amazing. And her up air is absolutely amazing. Like, it's so big, it stays out for a million years. Obviously, her back air is good. Pounds is super good. Look how much it sticks out from her body. I mean, it's not quite melee, but like, you can see it. It really comes. It's like the width of her body is how far it comes out. Quite good. Rob, you're not gonna get it, man. It's the Doeboy secret. God X, that's also what I thought of when I said it, but I've said that so many times that I was like, I just couldn't do it. Actually, I met with Jigglypuff, and Jigglypuff told me that he identifies as a girl. Figure that one out. What are you guys doing? Pick the stage, bruh. Bruh. Here we go. We're going to Battlefield. Oh, that's gonna be fun to deal with. Have fun, guys. Oh, yeah, Mayor did die. You're welcome. Alright, and we're off. So, being on Battlefield, Villager's gonna be able to live for much longer. But also, ZSS is going to be able to live for a lot longer with all the options she has for recovery. The platforms will be good for ZSS to juggle, but the ceiling is very high, so it's not necessarily incredible for her necessarily, but it'll be good for damage, not necessarily for killing. Seeing some good lag coming out, that's always a good time, that's always enjoyable, makes the things that you do more fun, you know. I actually prefer to have lag in real life, like even just like driving and stuff. It like makes it a little more risky and like not as safe to do. It's always fun. So yep, platform's helping out. Ross getting some good up air strings in, and naturally we see that Mayor is not being super aggressive, not rushing in. Just throwing out a lot of hitboxes, playing it safe, and leaving Ross to figure out what to do. Pretty tight game, but I'd say that Mayor has a little bit more momentum overall. Ross is able to get a few strings in now and then, but in terms of, I guess, like average momentum, definitely more in Mayor's favor. Oh, that poked, and almost had the spike go off the stage. Up tilt super strong on Villager. Ross really looking to clean the stock out. You can tell he's throwing out the smash attacks, trying to get something. Oh! Mayer landing that bowling ball. Up B should take it. Yep. Alright, so one stock down on each. Still the lead on the Villager side though. Some good damage in, but Ross not quite able to keep that up air string going off of the down smash. Villager being smaller character and is not easy to keep combos going against. It's a smaller hurt box. Oh my goodness. Mayer using that paralyzer against Ross into an F smash, killing at 86%, slightly charged. That is a brutal way to go. Oh, what's gonna happen? I think he's alive, but not quite sure. Yep. That was a great string by Ross though. Almost taking out that stock. Ross doing a B reverse, but at the wrong time, actually landing back into the up smash. Ooh, was able to get that up air out very quickly after the hit stun. Don't stand there, buddy. Oh my goodness, I really thought his shield was going down. Almost had that back air. That might have been game. Ross eating a lot of the gyros. Back air, weak hitbox. Oh, that was beautiful. That's not, you know, it kind of looks guaranteed there and looks easy, but it's not that easy. You really got to practice doing that combo. So good stuff to Ross, taking down the 2 stocks. Left on Mayer. Ross with 1 stock left. Up next for the Villagers, I'm gonna say this wrong. It's Jiche? Jich? I honestly don't know. Feel free to correct me. I actually prefer to be corrected so I don't keep saying his name wrong. GJ. Alright, sweet. And presumably... Oh, Ross is still here. Zeril, are you GJ? That's cool I had it right the first time, too. I threw out like a second option just in case to cover my bases a little better, but first try, that's not bad. If that is you, GJ, we're waiting on you. Here we go. Dank memes. Perfect. FYI to anyone playing, if you aren't choosing the stage, you can just hit random, and it'll go to whatever stage the other player chooses. So like Ross, in your case, just hit random, and which it looks like you did. And Juche gets to choose. Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. I wish Jigglypuff sounded like that instead. I think first game, I'm not sure how it goes first game, honestly. That's why I didn't know, so I just said, hey, you want to go Smashville? I'm usually not the one running the rules, so I've never had to be concerned with it. And here we go. Losing CB. The loser in the individual instance chooses, but the start, that's where the confusion is. I missed all those footstools. Alright. You staled your paralyzer, bro. And we're off. So FD, probably a pretty good pick for Villager, is going to force ZSS to combo the old-fashioned way and not be able to utilize platforms a lot. The only negatives I see for Villager here are that there's less landing options, and there's not going to be any, you know, less surprises, I guess. No bowling balls coming from a... Oh, wow. The momentum. Almost died from balloon loss. That's a brutal way to go. But less surprises coming from Villager here. It's a little more straightforward, obviously, just being one flat platform. Oh, chooses to down-angled forward tilt versus... Maybe, I don't know. Figure maybe an uppie off of the grounding might have been helpful. Oh, that's, yep. I am really shocked that Ross went for that. Maybe that was lag messing around with the inputs. That was very risky. If Villager has a tree out that's ready to go, you gotta watch out. Good stuff to Jiche. Next up is alright, let's see if I can get this. Zeka Myro? Oh, that's the wrong one. Psych! That's the wrong number. Next up is ZSS, which is Mark. Zach, you're definitely going to be playing. You're up next for Villager. Corn Hub. Unless Jiche takes the next 9 stocks, then you're playing. Corn Hub. I know what I'm doing after this. Going right onto my homepage, Corn Hub. Checking out some sweet corns. Ooh, G-Chase taking the 9 stocks. Let's see it. If he loses 1 stock in each individual game, then there's a chance. Other than the last one, obviously. I'm not a Claude. And what are you talking about? You said, I guess I won't be playing. That doesn't make me a Claude. Comic Sans. G-Chase seems like a fun human. Alright. Getting going here. And so now we got a little bit more clearly in CSS favor. Town and City. Going to be able to kill off the top, or has the potential to anyways. And Villager has some off the top kill potential with up airs being pretty strong, up smash. But it's definitely more of a Zero Suit favor. Ooh, you see Mark missing that second up air. That could have been a huge string going there, but not quite getting the spacing right. Going for the up B, but not able to connect with it. So far Mark's playing pretty well. Up B not finishing up. That was either just not a good start to it, or maybe he had some SDI from G-Che. Oh my goodness. Good forward air string a little bit there from G-Che. That could have possibly been a stage spike at a higher percent, or being closer to the side of the stage. So it's actually really smart. Didn't lead to anything other than extra damage, but still a good idea. So Mark is looking to clean the stock up. 135% on Villager. Ripe for death. A lot of rolls just to get me out of there. Possibly could have had a follow-up, but still too risky. But forward air will take that. That stock's going down. Hey, what's up, Skitty? Pretty tight game right now. However, in terms of the crew battle, CSS has a lot of work to do. Ooh, go for a second grab there, rather than waiting out a potential better option. Maybe Mark really thought he had it, but didn't seem that that G-Che would position himself in that way. Ooh, that grab came out just in time. Wow, great raw back air. Full hop off of it too. That was really slick. Update the score here. So ZSS is closing in on the lead a little bit. Oh wow, I did not expect that Nair to actually go through, or at least that Mark, it seemed like it was going to get hit by that up smash. Up B not connecting. That one did though. Great string, and that's why you go to Town and City. Good stuff to Mark. Missing a few of those times, but I think he actually did it 3 times that game. And turns out third time was the charm. As the saying goes. So now up next for Villager is Zekamiro. Am I saying that correctly? Tommy, how you doing, my friend? Yo, Big Tom. Big T. I'm sorry about that. This move can lay waste to opponent's shields. That's actually what the tip said. Look, I'm laying waste. Actually sounds disgusting. What if someone came up to you and said, "Hi, I'm gonna lay waste." Ooh. Please don't lay your waste over here. This is my bedroom. Lay your waste in another room. This is a sad frog. That makes me sad. Look at the shadow that comes out when Jigglypuff rolls forward. Like her little puff on her face. Just makes an awkward looking shadow. That's a Jigglypuff. Alright. So, if Mark can at least take a stock or two, it'll pretty much tie things up. Back to FD, probably for the reasons that I said earlier, that you know, there's less surprises from Villager, but you know, there's no early off the top kills. The ceiling's pretty big, anyways. So Mark's gonna have to work a little harder for his kills here. Starting up, going right for the grab. That was maybe an interesting read. Expecting that a Villager would start with a Lord Rocket. Wow, that was a great string actually. It all seemed pretty true. Back air. Yeah, it's so tough to actually spike or stage spike or anything to a Villager that involves off stage. Has to be at a very high percent. A little bit of lag making things difficult, but Mark powering through with some power shields and well-timed moves. You see Zek slideshow his way back down. I think we saw Mark respect the lag a little bit there and didn't want to punish. Alright, lag is not quite gone. Zek's still going for it. I think we're going to have to see Mark do the same thing here. Grab coming out? Yep. Lag's cleaning up a little bit. No, maybe not. And it's not me, by the way. It's the players. I promise you. Alright, lag looks gone now. The wave is over with. Great grab and a well-timed down throw. Using the invincibility frames to not get hit by the rocket. Always a smart thing. Oh, F smash coming out. Taking out the next stock off of Mark. Mark really going for that up B. But the back air takes it. So we got 7 and 8 now. I'm not at McDonald's. I'm at Burger King. A lot of, I don't want to call it neutral, but I guess footsie sees a fighting game in terms that there's a lot of just poking around, no momentum in either direction. Mark going for a lot of grabs. Looking like Nairo here. At least in terms of grabs. There it is. Up B coming out, connecting. Not quite enough to kill, but some great damage nonetheless. The up B alone, I believe, does 19 damage, which is insane. Might be 17. Might have that wrong. Forward air poking through. Ross getting some great momentum now. And I guess Villager's specialty is being able to break up momentum, but Mark doing a pretty good job of keeping it up. Flip kick, kick. Actually connecting. Don't see it a whole lot. Oh, the nair into a stage spike. That'll do it. That's rough. Good stuff to Zach and good stuff to Mark, playing pretty well. Up next for Zero Suit Samus, we have Plasma. Second to last player. Quick re-thanks to you guys that followed me at the start of this. Thanks for that. Always appreciate it. My goal right now is to just try to hit 1,000 because then I can add more emotes and functionality to the Discord. To the Samus Discord. And maybe ZSS Discord. I'll have to talk to Riaz about that. Oh, I've never seen someone do multiple. That's weird. Multiple underscores. Huh. And it actually kind of looks like Samus. There is a Doeboy Discord. It's called the Docord. If any of you guys want to join the Docord, let me know. Oh yeah, I was like looking around like what stage I want. Nope, that's not really my choice right now. Will do. I'll do it afterwards. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Well. Yeah. We're alright. Alright, so interesting. Plasma actually opting for FD here. The reason we talked about before with the lack of the availability of being able to use platforms to kill with the up E, which is arguably ZSS's best way to kill, maybe other than back airs. flip kick. I'm surprised that Plasma went for this, but hey, here we are. Zakai doing a great job of spacing right now. Ooh. Oh, okay. Just went for a simple follow-up there. Using the paralyzer into the forward tilt. I think maybe saw that an F smash was too far away, but could have gotten a grab. And I'm not sure what villagers have. You know, the grab's hard to get, but I think it isn't a down throw or up air. Or sorry, down throw or up throw into an up air is true in a lot of percents. Was my understanding with villagers. So surprised we didn't see a grab come out. Plasma start to play a little more carefully, realizing the high percent, but also just that. Oh wow, I'm getting beat. He's only at 60. I gotta start to maybe respect Villager and respect the lag a little bit more. You know, how much can you do in the slideshow? It's tough to predict what's gonna happen next. You'd think that full speed would be maybe easier to predict, but the inputs, it's almost like the opponent has infinite time to choose an option too, so it's tough to figure out what's going on. But tree coming down, I'm yelling timber. I can't believe I just did that. And a stock off of Plasma. I think Plasma's only done like 12% in the last minute or so. That's not good. Not that Plasma's playing poorly necessarily, but Zek doing a really good job of doing villager camping. And I guess also having a lack of platforms removes an option, a mobility option for Zero Suit Samus. Being able to land on the platforms, being able to use them as sort of stepping stones to approach. But without those platforms there, CSS really can't do a whole lot when Villager's hanging out on the other side of the stage. Zek just absolutely walling out. And it's tough because Zero Suit Samus has a fairly has a lot of options. Oh, the tree sprouted right up her or something there. Zero Suit Samus has a lot of options, but in a way they're predictable. Like she's probably going to short hop into an aerial of some kind. What kind you don't know, but if you can just place a slingshot, sort of like around where her head is when she's standing, it'll hit a short hop. It'll hit where she stands, put it right in the middle, and it just creates a heavy wall. Oh, okay. So I think it's just missed the combo, but I was right. Something to do with a throw combo. All right, so now off of that, finally taking a stock off of Zek. It's a long road. Plasma's down a good amount, but could definitely still take this next stock. It's not out of the question. Great down tilt, actually. It's a move that is not that great for Zero Suit. There's a ton of end lag on it, but it can can really come in handy. F smash, the amazing move of Villager. Man, that move is so strong. so strong. I was actually at a tournament yesterday, and keep in mind I was playing Samus, not Zero Suit Samus, and I died at 40 on Battlefield to a villager F smash and lost the set because of it. There was some salt. But I money matched him later and 2-0'd him. Got $2. Totally worth it. Pelly here if you hear it. I love you. So, last up is Kura, as you can see here. Now, we don't know what Kura's capable of here. Maybe some of you guys do. I don't. And we might see a huge comeback here. There's 7 stocks left. If Kura can really just do work on this one stock, start the next person, maybe lose the stock there, it can definitely happen. I've seen people take 15 stocks before, I think was the highest I've seen in a 10v10, so it's half the crew battle. Maybe 13 was the most I've seen. But some really incredible comebacks, so seriously anything can happen. So this must hit at like a little past 90 degrees because the sandbag is slowly moving forward. But now it's moving backwards. Now it's moving forward again. I'm worried it's going to lose its percentage. Let's see how far I can get it. 207. I tried to do it as soon as I could. I haven't had Tremendo in here before. I did have Dragon Brain on here. Yeah, one thing that I'm trying to learn too, honestly, and this anyone listening should consider this, is never think you're gonna play your best on Wi-Fi. Just never think it. It's good for practice sometimes. It's good for learning matchups or learning how stages might work, learning a new character. But when it comes to like a real grind and playing your best, it needs to be offline. That's just how it goes. I have never seen a villager kill himself off the top. I mean, you can't do off the top, you have to do off the side, but still pretty close. Alright. So what could technically be the last game is starting now. Going to Smashville, much smaller stage. And this will be helpful for CSS because there's less room for Villager to run back, less room to hide. So we'll see how Kura uses that. We also have one platform, which can be used to extend combos in both characters' favors here. Not necessarily an advantage for ZSS alone. So far, Zek playing really well, playing the spacing game. A lot of I think those were still raw back airs. And Nair's actually a frame 3 option for Villager. And if you actually do a raw nair, then you get to the hitbox in front of you. Then that's where the hitbox comes out first. It sort of spins around Villager. So frame 3 is going to be really useful in this matchup. If ZSS does manage to get in the Villager's face, then you gotta start doing stuff like that. But the idea is to never have that happen. Smart stuff to poke through the side of the stage there. Oh, great trump. Very good trump. And actually, Kura not losing a stock. Really seemed like Kura was on the way to to losing a stock, but it just didn't happen. Great back air. Great trump back air. Yeah, I believe the hitbox spins around a bit. And it comes out at on the opposite side of where you use it, of where you're facing. So if you raw first, then it doesn't. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I guess it doesn't matter, but I just saw that that Mayor followed. Thank you for the follow. I don't know why the notification didn't go through. Again, it's a it seems to be like a Windows issue. Did that happen sometimes? Or actually, no, it's a Twitch alerts issue, or Streamlabs issue in this case. That also happens more frequently than I would like. I will repeat the notification when I can, if I can. But Mayor24, thank you for the follow. Next up for villagers, we have TMT Colgate. Fennel, that's exactly right. So, because Villager's hitbox with the Nair comes out on the side that Villager is facing away from, so if you Naired at a shield and someone was behind you, that's exactly where it would hit. So if you want to approach with a Nair, that's why you can raw or Nair, and it works almost like a forward air, or a back air in that case. Like, you wouldn't back air someone if you haven't changed your direction so that the hit connects. It's the same concept as raw back air, but for Villager it can be a raw neutral air. Hopefully that makes sense. Here we go. Presumably this is Colgate. Yep. Yeah, I believe the hip. This is where I'm not entirely sure. I believe the hitbox is like around the feet and the hands, maybe just the feet. But it sort of spins around Villager's center, and it might be inside too, but it definitely starts and extends the most off of the backside of Villager. I just look directly at Kurogane Hammer, or Kurogane, or I forget how somebody Smashboard said it or something, but that's how I know it's frame 3. Feet in both hands. There we go. Mayor clearing things up for us. And Mayor, I don't know if you heard, thank you for the follow. I'm not sure why the follow notification didn't go through. And the second that I'm able to, the second that Streamlabs registers that you followed, which is why it hasn't shown, it should show, and if it doesn't, then I can make it show. Also, thank you to everyone watching right now. Appreciate 40 viewers. Good stuff. Hello, 40 peoples. Alright. So, going to Smashville once again. Could be the last game, but who knows? We could see Kura clean house right now. Alright, Mayor, I'm going to keep an eye on it so you get the notification there. Alright, starting neutral, buddies. Alright, so Smashville, no huge advantage for either player. Although it's not a huge stage, like I was saying, so there's less options for Villager overall to be able to camp. And notice how the lag is way less already. Shout out to Zek for the lag for the last 30 minutes. Shout out to sneezing. I'm actually sponsored by sneezing, so I have to sneeze at least once on stream. Ooh, okay. I thought the tree was going to come up in time, but smart movement and use of the neutral B by Kura there. Not quite getting the kill, but very close. Wanting the trump, not actually able to get it. Colgate getting off the ledge sooner than Kura would have liked. Oh, second hit of the forward air coming out. It's actually a very strong move, despite what it sort of seems like. It does the most damage out of any of Samus's aerials. Collectively, it does 5 for the first hit and 7 on the second one. So it can really add up more than a back air and air would. Oh, the sneak around. That's a, I don't want to say high level Samus technique, but that's not something easy to do, and definitely takes practice, especially to be able to use it in a game. And that was actually probably one of the better uses of that I've ever seen. A lot of times it's not necessarily necessary, just like an extra option, but in that case it almost was necessary. It totally avoided the tree situation going on. Back air coming out. Kura going for the up B. Second sneeze. Hopefully I get a little more in my sponsorship contract for that one. Oh, not quite the trade that Kura would have liked, but the flip kick did go through. Switch player down, 1 stock. Uppy getting all the way dragged up. Good DI from Colgate. Alright, we'll see how Colgate gets back here. Oh, some spaghetti from Kura, missing the down air, and I honestly think because of lag, but missing the follow-ups off of what was a very good situation for Kura. Seeing a lot of the B reversed neutral Bs, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but that could hurt Kura at some point, depending on if Colgate decides to pocket one of those and reads to be able to pocket, which isn't a huge punish, but it's there. Nice flip kick, taking that stock. Krubal's inching closer to the end. It's not too slideshowy. It's definitely better than before. But I agree, it's not exactly great. I think playing ZSS on Wi-Fi is one of the hardest switches because you're used to having to do stuff pretty quickly. That's not necessarily hard. It just takes, you know, they're iterated quickly one after another, and lag really messes that up. And I think ZSS really struggles on Wi-Fi because of that. And I think Villager is probably one of the better characters to have Wi-Fi on, because while not to say there isn't precise... Oh, nice up B, not quite killing. Not to say there aren't... Oh, man. Wow, okay. Colgate able to get back on after the footstool of the flip kick. Wow. Great option. That was actually really, really smart, because it had invincibility frames at the start, which would probably make Zero Suit Samus safe from the F smash coming out, and then got behind and took the stock. That was really good. Kura really closing in on this crew battle. What was once a pretty good lead is now just a one stock lead. But I think I was saying that Villager can kind of play a little more brain dead in Wi-Fi, and that isn't to say that I'm not saying Villager's a brain dead character. There's some incredibly complex stuff, but I'm saying that Villager can play brain dead if the Villager chooses to. Zero Suit Samus can't exactly do that. Don't be triggered. Good stuff, Kura. And that's right. So last up for Villagers, we have Chrome Zero. Maybe just Chrome? Let me know in the chat. Lag hurts everybody, but who does it hurt the least and who does it hurt the most? And you can adapt your playstyle to work with lag. So you can play like a moron, and that works. Unfortunately, again, nothing against the character, but that just happens to work well for Villager. Alright, so this is the last game of the crew battle, regardless of what happens next. Going to FD, getting rid of the platforms, forcing Kura to have to kill the old-fashioned way, off the side, off the top, without a boost of a platform. Kura needs to take one stock. Friendly reminder there. I forget to sometimes, so. Alright, here we go. So we have yet to see what Chrome is capable of. We know Kura knows what he's doing. The Lloyd Rock there, holding out the hitbox of the Nair. Otherwise, Chrome definitely wouldn't have gotten hit by it. Or extending the hitbox in there. Oh, not quite getting the flip kick spike. That would have been really helpful to even stuff out pretty well, but not connecting. Who is really good with the flip kicks? And, you know, as a Zero Suit Samus player, you probably want to be great Trump. Great Trump. Yeah, a lot of good options, and it's easy to be bad with flip kick. It's very easy because there's a lot more lag than people realize. But we see Kura doing a great job with it and not really ever getting punished for it. using it when it's safe to do so. And using it in a safe way, so he's not always using the laggy kick aspect of it, unless he knows that he is going to connect with it. Like so. Just staying away from the tree, thinking, yeah, maybe I could go hit you, but I don't want to do that. Ooh, not quite getting that spike there. Getting that one though, or not the spike, but getting the kick. So now CSS is in the lead, making up for my lost 3 stocks at the start of this. Chrome's starting to play a little campier, but as I say that, Chrome approaches. That is the opposite of what you want to do. Oh my goodness. That connected? I guess it's just very unexpected. Who stays on the rocket? Great Trump once again. And we might not see Kura lose a stock here. But he's getting very greedy. As we saw there. Maybe we won't see so much greed anymore, because now that the lead's there by 60%, but 60% can go away pretty quickly. And if Chrome changes up his playstyle a bit and camps harder, that 60% is going to mean a lot. I mean, now it's less. And Kura hasn't done damage in a little while. I'm saying, alright, I get it. You beat me when we're up close. So I'm going to avoid that. B not fully connecting. Might have had the kill there if I did. Back air, not going to kill yet. Oh, scary stuff. Oh wow. Alright, there's the back air, but Kura taking a risk going off stage in that way, because Chrome just had an air or something to basically interrupt Samus's mobility off stage. But good stuff to Kura, taking 7 stocks, I believe. Wow, well done. And it was down to the last stock. So good stuff to the villagers. Well done, Mayor. Taking down, I believe, the 5 stocks. Kura, MVP of the crew battle, taking 7. Well done, both teams. Another close crew battle. You know, I've seen crew battles go to. This is probably the second one I've had go down to 1 stock. Most crew battles are usually 3 or more stock differences. So a very tight crew battle. I don't think anybody didn't take a stock, so that's nice too. It's tough when someone just gets blown through. So everyone contributed at least a little bit. So that's good too. That's nice. That makes you feel warm inside, right?